Biggest problem here is the underground garage itself. It's not even so much how it went down, it's everything about an underground garage, the possibilities that are there. It's when you came out of the elevator and you're on your way to the car, if you heard some noises or something that kind of distracted you or made you worried. You know, those should be flags that come up in the situation you're in as you're walking to your car. As you continued moving to the car, if you heard footsteps or something that you might even thought were footsteps, there's nothing saying you have to continue going to your car. There's nothing that's not saying that you can't just stop right where you're at and wait 5-10 minutes or back yourself up against one of those concrete pillars so your back's covered where you know no one's behind you and just sit there and wait. All you're doing is stalling his time because you're giving him more time to be seen. He has to stay hidden longer. What you're doing is messing up his whole plan because he wants you to get there because that car is his getaway. He needs to get you in that car.
So I would be safer against one of the pillars, with my back against one of the pillars,
Right.
than just continuing to walk and be
Exactly.
weary.
Or if you feel uncomfortable, you know, you could take a different route to your car where if the noises are behind you, to keep those noises in front of you. If you hear them behind you and you keep your back to those noises, you just don't know what those noises are because underground garages are uncomfortable as it is. But you just need to know if you feel uncomfortable yourself, then the only one you have to take care of is yourself.
Well, would it be safer if I chose to walk to stay in the middle of the road away from the cars or to stay closer to the car?
It'd definitely be a lot smarter for you to walk in the middle of the garage because he would have to come out to you. If you walk closer to the cars, there's more places to hide. You're really going to him. Too many obstacles that he could be behind. If you're out in the open, he's going to have to come out to get you there. If anybody's stalking you in an underground garage, the biggest thing that they probably want is for you to be at your car. If you run to the car or start moving fast, it's because adrenaline's starting to take over and fear starting to kick in, and all you're thinking about is just get me to that car and get me the hell out of here. When actually, if you would just slow down and just start paying attention to your surroundings, now you're aware of everything around you, okay? And he's going to be looking at you kind of like, what's her deal, you know? So he's going to be a little bit more intimidated to jump on you because you're slowing down.
That makes so much sense.
So once you get to the car, there's nothing saying you have to get into the car from the driver's side. There's nothing saying you can't open the passenger door and get in through that side.
Or keep going.
That's
right,
right, or
yeah.
pass your car right up,
Yeah.
exactly. So now you get up to where he attacks you. I want to show you how you can use that attack against him by fighting his weaknesses, not his strengths. To flail, to kick, to strike blindly is the worst thing in the world you can do. because that's all you're doing is striking blindly, and all you're doing is spending a lot of energy and a lot of time. So what I want to show you is a technique, a very simple technique, how to use that grab against him. It's a real simple move. All you're going to do is use the way you were grabbed to your advantage. Why don't you grab me first, the way
Okay.
you were grabbed, and I'll go through it. First thing you want to do is put your elbow on his forearm and drive straight back to the eye. Rake the face. Raking the face is just buying you the time to make this spin. That's the only reason. From here, driving it down, taking the eye. The head's too far back, take the throat. As you're spinning, drive the key right through his throat. Or angle the key and take it to this, driving it to the back of the larynx, back here. Just popping it out. Bam. When you see that, and you see that, don't pass it up. You know, don't think about it, because if you think about it, you'll never do it. So, let's
Okay.
try that.
Okay. So I'm at my car.
He grabs you from here. Forearm there and drive straight back. Bang. Rake, turn, and drive the other eye, or if his head goes back, strike the throat. And I
Okay.
tell you what, if you want to do both, feel free.
And really, the throat would be better for me 9 times out of 10 because the man is going to be taller.
Right. That's another, that's
So-
exactly. Exactly.
That's a-
So if you even went for the face and you hit here, still rake, because that's still going to do that and take the throat anyway.
And hit the throat.
Right.
Okay.
And do it again for me. Let's try it again.
What happens if I drop my keys?
Not a problem. This is not a problem.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing changes. When the grab happens, and let's say you drop your keys, okay, just keep the same move going, okay,
Okay.
from here, and just turn back into them. And take those thumbs to the eyes, driving right through the head, right. Or tuck your thumb in here, take your hand here and turn it, and go right to the throat and go straight up,
Okay, so it would be,
straight up.
okay. So the options,
If you dropped your keys, just step back with this leg
okay,
and turn right into them. Strike the eyes,
or,
strike the throat.
and then run.
That's right. That's what's going to get you out of this. If you don't, it's over. Let's put you back and let's see if you can pull it off.
Okay.
Okay? All right.